The best basketball stars earn millions of dollars, and today we're going to see the most expensive homes owned by NBA players. These homes are the exact kind that most people can only fantasize about. So let's get started. Number 7. Michael Jordan, $14.9 million. Michael Jordan wasn't just a slam dunk on the basketball court in his days, he seemed to slam dunk in everything. His mansion at Highland Park, Illinois is one of the most expensive for NBA stars. This mansion has been up for sale now for years and has experienced different price fluctuations. It was once priced at a staggering $29 million, but is now on the market for $14.85 million. The 56,000 square foot estate, built from scratch, was constructed entirely to accommodate Jordan's personal taste. The tree-lined drive from the gate leads to the front of the 9-bedroom house, ensuring complete privacy for an A-list type. As expected, MJ's home comes with a full-size basketball and tennis court and PGA-approved putting green, where Jordan would spend most of his time. If you were wondering, yes, the golf flags even come with MJ logos on them. Coming fully furnished, the unique home includes a set of doors from the original Playboy Mansion, a games room with a snooker table, a fully equipped cigar room where Jordan would famously hold high-stakes poker tournaments, and somewhat bizarrely, a dining table where the tabletop has inspired by the streets of Baghdad. Other highlights include a full fitness studio, a one-of-a-kind infinity pool with a grass island in the middle of it, and a luxurious library room. Number 6. Darren Williams, $15.8 million. Darren Williams has purchased a 7,200 square foot Tribeca penthouse for $15.8 million from none other than P. Diddy in 2013. The sleek 6-bedroom, 6.5 bathroom duplex features a great room with a 17-foot ceilings and floor-to-ceiling glass windows. Sliding glass doors lead to 3,000 square feet of outdoor space. The kitchen is fitted with Wolf and Sub-Zero appliances and banquet seating, and there's also a 300-bottle climate-controlled glass-enclosed wine room. And of course, the breathtaking views of the New York City skyline are priceless. The Tribeca penthouse, belonging to former NBA point guard Darren Williams, is back on the market and looking to score a sale with its new discounted $26 million price tag. The 7,200 square foot condo was first listed in 2015 for $33.5 million according to listing records. It has had its price cut several times since then and has been taken on and off of the market. It has also had stints as a $60,000 a month rental unit, which saw it play home to singer and serial Grammy winner Adele, who stayed in the home during her Madison Square Garden stint in 2016, said listing broker Andrew Azoulay of Douglas Elliman. Number 5. Kawhi Leonard, $17 million. With his huge contract, Kawhi Leonard can afford to live anywhere he wants, but he chose to buy a $17 million house in LA's sunny Pacific Palisades neighborhood, where the panoramic ocean views are guaranteed. The house spans 11,815 square feet of living space across a 0.82-acre lot. It is situated atop a high point along the hilly coastline, offering sweeping views of the Pacific Ocean, and is located at the end of a long driveway behind a gated privacy wall. Its 3 stories include a subterranean level complete with a billiards room, a 10-seat home theater, and a glassed-in wine room. The house offers 7 ensuite bedrooms, including a particularly stunning main bedroom with multiple sitting areas and a private balcony running along its entire width. The main suite also features 2 huge walk-in closets with custom built-in shelving units and a double-sided bathroom that connects through a large glass-walled shower in the center. The massive living room on the floor below is similarly split with 2 distinct seating areas loosely separated by a step down and a double-sided fireplace. And both areas are lined with multi-panel folding glass doors that create an indoor-outdoor feel. On the main floor are 2 dining areas. The more formal option is located just off of the living room, while the other one is across a breakfast bar from the kitchen, which is centered around a light gray marble-topped island and fully equipped with professional quality appliances. The back of the house is lined with covered outdoor dining areas leading out to a grassy, gently sloping backyard. There's also an uncovered sun deck jutting out over the edge of the property and an infinity edge swimming pool that looks out over the ocean and is complemented by a nearby cabana with yet another covered patio area. Number 4. Ben Simmons, $17.5 million. Ben Simmons is already among the top 20 NBA earners, and he hasn't been afraid to flex his financial muscle, purchasing this epic $17.5 million mansion in Hidden Hills. Built in 2021, the dramatic home features a masculine exterior of charcoal-colored bricks and vast warm living spaces marked by wood, marble, and brass. A floating fireplace sits at the center of the open floor plan, separating a living room with a fireplace from a dining room with dual chandeliers. A stone staircase leads upstairs where beam ceilings cut across a catwalk. Elsewhere are 7 bedrooms and 7.5 bathrooms, including a primary suite with a soaking tub and steam shower. There's also a movie theater, a gym, a recording studio, and 2 kitchens in 12,000 square feet. Spanning 1.4 acres, the compound adds an entertainer's backyard complete with a cabana, fire pit, and 65-foot-long swimming pool. The guest house, similarly styled with bold shades of gray, tacks on a plunge pool of its own. For now, Simmons is keeping busy this offseason with a real estate selling spree, and he has listed this house for $23 million. Number 3, Anthony Davis, $31 million. Anthony Davis's mansion was the most expensive property purchase done in Bel Air Crest. The estate in question is the largest and most lavish in the entire neighborhood, flaunting approximately 20,000 square feet of living space, and set on a 3.5-acre promontory with jetliner views of the Pacific Ocean and Catalina Island. Property records also show that the 8-bedroom, 9.5-bath house was completed in 2010 and built for the Changs, a local family. In 2016, the perfectly symmetrical structure was sold for exactly $10 million to Ted Foxman, a retired semiconductor exec turned real estate developer, and he spent another fortune on renovations to the property. Inside, a giant dome tops the double-height foyer, giving the place a solarium feel. There's a music room for guitar jamming, a games room with a wet bar, a wine cellar, a movie theater, and much more. But despite its size, the property's centerpiece is not the mansion itself, but rather the stunning view and that Olympic-worthy pool. Other amenities include a poolside cabana, endless grassy lawns, and a full-size tennis court. Number 2, Steph Curry, $31 million. Steph Curry quietly purchased this 3-story mansion in June of 2019 at a location known to be the wealthiest in America, Atherton, an estate that was named the most paid for a house in 2019 in Atherton and the whole Bay Area. While paying $31 million may seem like a lot to many people, it probably is not that big of a deal to Curry. He had multiple contracts over $200 million in his name, making him the first NBA player to sign contracts worth that amount. The mansion sits on a 1.2-acre lot and features a combination of contemporary and traditional architectural styles. Privacy certainly was a factor, as the property is irregularly shaped but desirably flat and supremely private. The gated house is barely visible from the street and is covered in greenery. Noteworthy amenities include a swimming pool with a poolside cabana, a built-in barbecue, and a fireplace. The eco-friendly sustainability experts at Green Studio even helped in creating a space that featured lots of lush greenery and native flora. Number 1, LeBron James, $36.8 million. LeBron James now has 3 houses in LA, and his latest pad is a 13,000 square foot mansion in Beverly Hills. The home boasts 4 bedrooms, 7 bathrooms, and 2 guest houses, along with a tennis court and movie theater. It sits on 2.5 acres and has views of both Beverly Hills and the Pacific Ocean. James will likely tear the house down and build a new, larger estate. Built in the 1930s, the colorful Mediterranean-style villa belonged for years to Charles Boyer, an Oscar-nominated lead actor of the era who starred in several black and white classics, and LeBron James bought it for $36.8 million. In the 1940s, Boyer and one of the leading studios of the period, RKO, fell into a disagreement. The company canceled its contract with Boyer. After the deal, the studio bought the house from Boyer. In fact, after this agreement, the mansion was once again owned by Howard Hughes, one of the billionaires of the time. Because he was the owner of the RKO studio, but Hughes never lived in the house. Director-producer Aviator Hughes sold the property to his ex-girlfriend Katharine Hepburn, who lived in this mansion during the heyday of her career. Therefore, this property is known as Katharine Hepburn's house, although many people have bought and lived in it over the years. After Hepburn moved there, the property was bought by wealthy people who were not from the world of cinema. So what makes this property more amazing? It actually has its own dock and a Buddha statue next to the swimming pool. Which of these houses did you like the most? Let us know in the comments down below.